Imagine stepping into your backyard and picking fresh, organic produce straight from your own garden. There's nothing quite like the taste of a tomato just plucked from the vine or the crisp snap of fresh green beans. By cultivating your own vegetables and fruits, you ensure they are free from unwanted pesticides, offering a healthier choice for your table. Plus, the sheer joy of nurturing plants from seed to harvest can't be overstated. It connects you with nature and provides a sense of accomplishment. Get ready to transform any outdoor space into a vibrant, fruitful garden. Every successful garden starts with a plan. Choosing the perfect location in your yard is the cornerstone of garden planning. Look for a spot that basks in generous sunlight, as most vegetables and fruits thrive under full sun, needing at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Does the area get enough light, or are there buildings and trees casting shadows for most of the day? Positioning your garden to catch the right amount of sun can dramatically affect your harvest. Next, let's talk soil. Soil isn't just dirt, it's a living, breathing foundation that nourishes your plants. Testing your soil is crucial. It tells you what nutrients are present and what's missing. You might need to enrich your soil with compost or organic matter to boost its fertility and structure. This preparation ensures your plants get the best start. Lastly, consider your local climate when selecting plants. Opt for varieties that will naturally flourish in your area's conditions. From heat-tolerant tomatoes to frost-resistant greens, choosing wisely can prevent many common gardening setbacks. With the right spot picked out and soil prepared, you're on your way to a green paradise. Should you start from scratch with seeds or get a head start with seedlings? That's the question at the heart of today's discussion. Each method has its merits and pitfalls, and the right choice largely depends on your gardening goals and patience levels. Starting with seeds is undeniably cost-effective. A packet of seeds can produce dozens of plants for the same price as a couple of seedlings. Plus, growing from seeds offers a wider variety of plant options, and the satisfaction of nurturing your garden from the very beginning. However, it requires more time and can be a bit unpredictable. Seedlings, on the other hand, provide a quicker start. You can see growth almost immediately, which is encouraging for the novice gardener. Yet, this convenience comes at a higher cost and with a limited selection. When planting seeds indoors, ensure they have the warmth and light they need to germinate. Transplant them outdoors when they are sturdy enough and the threat of frost has passed. If opting for seedlings, choose those that are robust and free from any signs of disease or stress. Whichever you choose, proper beginnings lead to fruitful outcomes. Like any good craftsman, a gardener needs their tools. Let's dive into the essentials that make gardening a breeze. A sturdy trowel is indispensable for digging and planting, while pruners keep your plants trim and tidy. Don't forget a watering can, crucial for maintaining moisture levels, especially during dry spells. And of course, gloves are a gardener's best friend, protecting your hands from thorns and dirt. Each tool plays a pivotal role in nurturing a thriving garden. Equipped with these tools, you're ready to dig deeper into gardening. Now let's get to the heart of gardening: planting. When it comes to planting your garden, precision is key. Each fruit and vegetable has its own needs, starting with how deep they should be planted. For instance, tomatoes thrive when planted deeply, allowing the buried stem to sprout additional roots. Leafy greens, on the other hand, require just a light covering of soil. Spacing is equally important. Overcrowding can hinder growth and lead to disease. Typically, leafy greens need about 6 to 8 inches of space between them, while larger plants like squash require at least 18 inches. This ensures each plant has enough room to flourish without competing for nutrients and sunlight. Supporting your plants is also crucial, especially for climbers like tomatoes and beans. Using stakes, trellises, or cages helps them grow upward, maximizing garden space and improving air circulation around the plants. With these techniques, watch your garden avoid common pitfalls and thrive. Water and nutrients, the lifelines of your garden. When it comes to watering, the key is consistency. Plants thrive on a steady schedule. Early morning is often the best time to water, allowing moisture to reach deep into the soil without the interference of the midday sun, which can evaporate water too quickly. It's crucial to water deeply but infrequently, which encourages roots to grow deeper into the soil, making them more resilient and less susceptible to surface dryness. Now let's talk about feeding your plants. Natural fertilizers such as compost or manure can work wonders. They not only provide essential nutrients but also improve soil structure, helping retain moisture and air, which roots need to grow. Starting a compost pile is straightforward. Simply layer your kitchen scraps, leaves, and garden clippings, and let nature do the rest. Over time, this decomposes into rich, nutritious compost that your garden will love. Keep these tips in mind to maintain a well-fed and hydrated garden. A healthy garden is a protected garden. Just as a castle has its walls and moats, your garden requires defenses against the tiny invaders that threaten its prosperity. Common foes such as aphids, slugs, and caterpillars, along with fungal diseases like powdery mildew, can turn a thriving garden into a withering landscape. Now let's arm ourselves with knowledge in nature. Introducing beneficial insects like ladybugs or lacewings into your garden is like recruiting knights in shining armor. These natural warriors feast on harmful pests, maintaining the balance without the need for chemical pesticides. Furthermore, embracing companion planting is akin to forming alliances. For instance, planting garlic near roses can help fend off aphids, while marigolds repel nematodes and other pests with their potent scent. This method not only enhances your garden's defenses but also promotes biodiversity. For those persistent intruders, a simple soap and water spray can be surprisingly effective. This gentle solution helps in keeping pests at bay without leaving harmful residues. With these protective measures, your garden will remain a safe haven for your plants. Pruning, not just cutting, but encouraging growth. Pruning isn't just about snipping away unwanted branches and leaves. It's an art that enhances plant health and maximizes fruit and vegetable yields. Let's dive into how a few precise cuts can make a world of difference. Starting with fruit trees, strategic pruning during the dormant season invigorates spring growth. By thinning out overcrowded branches, more sunlight and air can reach the inner parts of the tree, promoting healthier development. Similarly, for berry bushes, removing old canes encourages the growth of new, more fruitful ones. Moving on to vegetable plants, like tomatoes and peppers, removing some of the lower leaves can prevent diseases and improve air circulation around the base. This also helps in directing the plant's energy to producing larger, more succulent fruits. Regular garden maintenance includes tasks such as weeding, which keeps competitors for nutrients at bay, and mulching, which retains soil moisture and suppresses weed growth. Both are essential for sustaining a thriving garden. Regular upkeep ensures your garden's vitality and productivity. All your hard work culminates in this rewarding moment, harvest time. Harvesting isn't just about plucking fruits and vegetables off the plants, it's a delicate art that ensures peak flavor and nutrition. Let's dive into how to perfect this final, crucial step of your gardening journey. Firstly, timing is everything. For example, tomatoes should be harvested when they're uniformly red and slightly soft to the touch. Leafy greens, on the other hand, are best picked in the early morning when they're most crisp. Each plant has its own signs that tell you, "I'm ready." Understanding these signs is key to harvesting at the right moment. Now, let's talk about storing your bounty. Most vegetables like a cool, dry place, but not all. Tomatoes prefer to stay at room temperature, away from sunlight, to maintain their taste and texture. Herbs can be kept fresh longer by snipping the ends and placing them in a glass of water. Remember, the goal is to enjoy these flavors as long as possible. By harvesting correctly and storing efficiently, you extend the life of your garden's bounty from one delightful meal to the next. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, fresh from the garden to your table. You've grown it, now show it off and share it. After nurturing your garden, there's nothing quite as satisfying as using your homegrown produce in your kitchen. Whip up some fresh salads, savory stews, or even a batch of homemade preserves. And don't stop there. Spread the joy. Post photos of your garden's progress and your culinary creations. Dive into the comments to exchange tips and stories with fellow gardeners, celebrating each other's green-thumbed successes. Join our community of home gardeners, share your journey and inspire others.